Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, we're glad that you are. Make sure you smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. I hope that you'll do that so you don't miss episodes like this one, where I'm going to talk to you about improving your December productivity. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, so this video is to help make this your most productive December ever. To which you might be thinking, December? Productive? Like, December is the month of all of the parties and all of the stuff, and for many of us, like, it's the end of the year. Yeah, I'm suggesting that we should make this our most productive December ever. You do realize that December is the end of the year, so this is our chance to finish the year strong. It's also 8% of the year, 1 month. So why would we want to just sort of toss it away? Why would we throw up our hands and say, well, December, not going to get anything done in December, right? Like, I want to help you get past those excuses and actually use some of the things that are different about December to make it more productive, right? Now, and I'm also wanting you to remember that as we walk through this, that I'm talking about productivity as a life skill, not just as something that matters at work. Right? So we can think about how to be more productive in our work, in our professional life, but these ideas will also apply to help us be more productive in our personal life too. So for all of that, with all that said, yes, our most productive December ever. I got 5 tips to help you do that. Here we go. Number 1, move while others rest. Yep, there's gonna be a lot of people that like December, like, we're in coast mode. Like, we've either already made our goals or there's no way we're gonna make our goals. We're in coast mode. So, like, from a business or professional perspective, if you will move when others will rest, you will get a competitive advantage. This is your chance to move forward faster while other people are slowing down. This is the tortoise and the hare kind of thing, if you want. Like, don't stop now. Move while others rest. Second, learn from those around you. Well, one of the powerful things that happens for many of us in December is we find ourselves in new situations, in new environments, maybe in a party, maybe with family members we don't see except for once a year. Like, if we find ourselves in it's a company meeting, any of those things, like, use those moments, use those meetings with people to be curious. Spend time asking them about their work, about their learning, about how they do things. Like, if we can be very outward focused and use those times to learn from others around us about anything, not necessarily about how to be more productive, that might not show up in your cocktail party conversation, but you might learn something about their business, about their customers, about how they do something that could be useful to you. That's productive time being used in your learning. So learn from those around you. Next, capture the season's energy. Like, regardless of your personal beliefs, like, we know that December is different, right? There's different music on the radio. There's a different spirit in the stores. People have a lighter step in many cases. So for those situations, like, societally, I know it's not a great season for all of us, but for societally, there's a new and a different energy in December. So let's make sure that we're leaning into that, recognizing that regardless of our personal beliefs, and use that to help us stay more energized in the season. If we can stay more energized, if we have greater energy, we have the chance to be more productive. Number 4, reflect on the last 11 months. I said this earlier, right? This is the end of the year. So this is a perfect time to spend some time looking at the last 11 months, to reflect back and spend some time thinking about what worked for you this year, what didn't work for you this year, how you can use that to your advantage, not just in the short term of this month, but into the future as well. Like, what's worked, what's not, what do I want to keep doing? What do I want to stop doing? Like, thinking about those kinds of things very intentionally. If we do that in December, it can help us moving forward into the new year. And last, I love this one. Use the golden week wisely. Now, I call the golden week, the week between Christmas and New Year's. And back when I worked in corporate America, oftentimes I worked that week and very few other people did, which means it was a tremendous time to get tons done because there was less interruption. Now, of the people on my team have this week off. So they may be saying like, Kevin, you're saying that this is a great time to do uninterrupted work, project work, goal-related work. It's true. But if you're not working this week, this is the golden week to be more productive in your personal life. Maybe it's doing a project that you want to work on. Maybe it's just being very intentional about spending time with your family because you have the chance to do it. I'm not suggesting what you should do with the golden week. I'm suggesting that you recognize that it's a golden week, whether you're working or whether you're not, and lean into it fully, whether it's personally, whether it's professionally, or whether it's a combination. Use the golden week wisely. So I've given you 5 things that you can do. If you do those 5 things, you will have your most productive December ever. And I'll high five with you in early January. Before we close, let me share with you today's remarkable reminder. December is a busy time of year for many people, but it can still be a highly productive time too. Choose to end your year strong with a productive December. Productivity. Like if this was a drinking game, and the word was productivity, you wouldn't have made it through this video. Listen, I'm a big believer in productivity. We and our organization are big believers in productivity. We put together a powerful learning process called the Productivity Intensive. And if you click the link here, or if you go to kevineikenberry.com/productivity, you will get the chance to learn more about this very special blended learning approach to help come alongside you to build the skills and habits to be more productive for the rest of your life. I hope you'll take advantage of that. And I hope you'll come back next week for another episode of Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast.